Just testing it.
Loving it already.
Testing some sound.
Just testing.
Testing. Oh boy.
Oh, we're good.
Hey!
Thanks, Garrison.
This is what happens when nobody tells me that we've started.
Hey, Scott, we started.
Oh my gosh. Well, hello. Welcome back to another episode of DQC. The one-person costume episode. It's not me, by the way. For people who can't see this, it's not me. Yeah, it's Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely the person.
Definitely the person in the costume.
For everyone on the audio medium, I just slowly pointed to Gary. Yeah, it's me. I have to go to the Ren Fair after this, like immediately after this, so I was just making my job easier.
It's very thematic.
Yeah, I guess she's not too far off of this.
Yeah, you know. You're a little short for your character. But to be fair, she grew like 8 inches 3 episodes ago.
You know?
Damn.
When I was like, I'll just change her shit.
I mean, to be fair,
like,
I'm
second,
short for the character at this point.
Yeah, she's a unit.
A unit. Anyway, to move on to introductions and get past whatever is happening right now. To my left is...
Hi, I'm Crowe. I play Kib.
I'm Becca and I play Romy Wynfled.
Hi, my name is Caine Harrison. I play Strataru Mhelhie, the fallen Aasimar warlock sorcerer.
Woo.
And to my left...
I'm Garrison. I play Seren Darkmore.
Boo.
Okay.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, we started
Get my
becoming...
inspiration back.
Did you ever use it?
Yeah.
Well, there's your chance to lie and get away with it. So, yes, you can have it back.
Let's go.
telling the truth and getting bullied.
Yes. This is the way that this goes. Is Gary just starts every episode with inspiration because of you.
That's fine. That means every instance I would get inspiration doesn't happen.
Correct.
Because it just is...
I'm keeping a backlog. You're going negative. I get inspiration to use against you. Whatever.
It
No.
says I have inspiration.
I think you do from something. I don't know what, but I'm sure.
I think I do remember you getting it. I don't remember what it was
I
for.
don't remember what you did, but you do have it.
Neat.
Yeah. Congratulations. Thanks. Anyway, we are back in our hellish journey with our hellish heroes. Last session, our friends tried to warn their friends about
Great.
everything that's going on. And it took a little convincing. It took a little time, a lot of time actually, as our heroes found out that the 3 days had passed and they were in the 5th day of the festival.
Some of us got confused about how numbers work.
Some of us just, numbers are hard.
Hey.
I don't play this game to do
I was
math.
talking about
wait.
myself.
Okay, I was like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it was
I thought
absolutely...
we were on the last day. Whenever I got...
yeah.
And let's see, the party is where? Currently in the library? In Caine is where we went.
Yes.
Did we leave there or are we still there?
I think.
I know, I can't remember if we left there
We
or
were
not.
about to leave there because the plan had become to go get the thing from Lolth.
Right.
Oh, we're going to the archives.
You're going to the archives.
That was our little button.
That's correct. Yes. Okay.
And if it's not, retconning that is the
Right. Don't comment about it.
That was an alternate fake ending
Right.
the last episode. This is the real
For
one.
purposes of continuity, we're going to the archives. Oh boy. Okay. Well, in that case.
That was funny. I'm connected to the Instagram, which still exists. And it said there's a new follower. And I was like, neat.
Hey.
The one thing I don't keep track of.
Okay, so let's see. In our group, last we had Willow was with us. All 3 of your friends, Volknir, Selizna, and Vanessa, were with you.
I thought they headed to the Abyss when we headed to this.
They went to the library with you.
Yeah.
To start.
Yeah.
And then when you guys were splitting, I think they're heading to the Abyss to go see what information they can gather. Except for Willow, who I think is stayed with you guys? Because she's on your team.
I don't remember.
I think she's
very
just
well.
too scared.
I think
to leave.
she was like sad, figuring out her sad, scared life about what's going on and what she's going to do next. So we want to head to the archives.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
go.
Let's do this. So as we're kind of like walking there, Stra's gonna kind of like pipe up and go, question. We're not going by the normal means, correct?
I didn't think that was an option. We got rid of the tickets.
Oh, I thought we were using the reverse sticks.
True, but Lolth may not be there, if that's true. That's something that crossed my mind, because the only reason Wolf was there is because of the deal we made with Beelzebul.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any more tickets, so I can't do it. Do you guys have any more tickets at all? Or you guys...
I don't think
We
need
can
the
always
tickets.
get some.
I don't. It doesn't sound to me. Willow speaks up. It doesn't sound to me like I need them, given what's going on here.
Okay.
Right.
If you don't mind, I'll take one, and I'll be the...
We all have to give one.
There's just one of us that needs to be there to spawn Loth down there.
But are we trying to spawn Loth?
I thought we wanted to talk to her.
I thought we wanted to get the book.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
I have short-term memory loss, so I don't know.
all of the above? Question mark.
Willow's just standing there with little wad of tickets in her hand, looking at you expectantly.
Just keep your tickets.
Okay.
We'll get the book first, and then if we need to get a hold of Lolth, I'm assuming, she has her own place in the Abyss. I'm pretty sure we heard that at one point or another.
Yeah. That's what my friend said.
Got it. So, we will go back with plan A. I just wanted to throw that little speed bump out there.
Alright, so...
Walk.
You walk. You make your way towards Maladomini,
Mm-hmm.
and you arrive at the gates. Looking beyond the gates is a familiar rows and rows of same-sized, windowless buildings, creating
Do we see Romy's admirer?
a grid of... Romy's admirer is Cania,
Fuck.
is the nerd in the gates of Cania.
The fuck was
Okay, with the
Maladomini's?
cool
Maladomini,
pocket protector.
Yes.
Maladomini was just like a guy.
Okay. Well, never mind.
But you guys walk up to the gates of Maladomini, and a man stands there in a nice business suit, goes, "Welcome to Maladomini. Seems like maybe you've been here before. You do need me to show you around?"
We have the cards to get past
Do
everything,
we even need to walk through though, or can we just?
No, we're fine.
Great.
Thank you.
After you. And he waves you inside.
I skip inside.
He looks at you funny for skipping inside.
I Eldritch Blast him for looking at me fun.
He's dead. You killed. You thought magic didn't work here, but no, that was lethal, and he explodes. No.
Thank you.
You guys walk into Maladomini, wasteland of business.
Nice.
And you guys see the dilapidated, rusted skyscraper that marks where Beelzebul lives and where the elevator to the archives is.
Can I take a bite of some jerky? Like some dry meat?
You sure can.
How it tastes?
It tastes like jerky.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to find like a little area where there's not a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to turn to the group. Did I find an area?
You can find
Okay,
an area.
I just didn't know because yeah. Okay, cool.
There's lots of. I mean, this section is a maze unto itself. If you just go away from the direction of the building, you'll find yourself out of
Got it.
people's views pretty relatively quickly.
Got it. Okay, so okay. Is everyone ready?
Yeah. Is it time to roll and rock?
She just like quizzically looks and starts pouring it and jumps in, thinking of the archives that we have seen before.
Does everyone follow?
Step in. Yep.
Step in.
This way.
Uh,
Walk this way.
Okay. You all, that familiar lurch in your stomach as you fall through space for a brief moment until arriving in a quiet, dark, lit library, for the better, for lack of a better word. Towering spires of books with circular walkways that spiral up mark all around you. Distant shelves and books you can hear like scraping across the ground, like as if they're shifting positions and moving and shaping themselves at all times to be better organized for whoever runs this establishment. But thinking about where you've been already, where you've come from in the archives, you arrive basically right in front of the elevator that you would have arrived at had you just come down that way. So the spire with a golden light shining up atop, marking the tome that you were tasked to get early on in this adventure at the top. So, Romy, this is the first time you've seen the archives. It is a huge, big library of different tomes and scrolls and books. It's dark. There are spider webs kind of around everything, like it hasn't been touched in a really long time. But having traveled with the group for a few days now, they probably have mentioned in passing that they had tried to come down here earlier to receive a tome, but were picked off by Lolth, the demon lord of secrets and spiders, and some of her followers before they were able to get it.
Okay, thanks for the recap.
Yes. For you and the listeners.
As soon as we kind of like all drop in, Strataru will like kind of like look around for a second and then snap her fingers and pop in her owl.
Ooh.
Would you mind doing a little once over?
And hops up, flies around. Give me a perception check.
Precipitation.
Precipitation check. See how wet.
5 plus like I think it was like 3.
Really dry in here. But also you don't see much.
Perfect. I have no doubts of this owl. I hear one thing.
You heard, a distance. It sounds nothing like spiders. What could it be? Nobody knows.
Is that Cerberus guarding the gates of hell?
You think that's not here? That should be at least Avernus. I don't know where that.
That all dogs go to heaven. I'm so confused. So
There's some bad dogs out there.
so as the owl comes back.
Oh.
Well,
Gives a thumbs up for an owl, which is a feather that sticks up like a thumb.
well, my owl says it's relatively safe, but we should stay on guard. And we advance, party.
Yes.
Advance. You walk
Advance.
up the spires, heading to the top of this one that you know contains this tome that you've been searching for. Everyone make a perception check as you begin to climb.
I left my dice over there.
Precipitation.
Wow, that's going to cost you 1 inspiration. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck, damn.
There you go.
Wait.
Don't worry, we're not.
Fuck, I already used Tides of Chaos. Damn it. Damn it.
Is this based on sight?
It is, yes.
I rolled the same number twice, 25.
It's a good number.
How'd you roll that on a fucking D12? I'm kidding.
He scratched out the one on the 15 and just made it a 2.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
You're so distracted by books.
I was
Yeah.
also... What?
Huh? I said you're so distracted by books. I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah. But also, did we have a rest earlier? I was wondering if I had Porton again or if that was just a short rest.
You guys didn't get a long rest
Okay.
from the night that you were up that spanned the days passing.
Oh, well, okay,
So
cool.
you have a short rest, but you haven't gotten your long rest back.
Okay, well, I guess Romy's like blind or something. But-
Yeah, this is a place filled with knowledge that you can't even comprehend. Like, what is here? What could be here? What could you learn? What magic could be like held in these? And I think all of those thoughts are just going through your mind, and you're just like trying to peek at every scroll you
Just
pass
overwhelmed.
by. Yeah, as you're walking up, and so you don't notice anything out of the ordinary as you're traveling. Kid, what did you roll?
Rolled a 20.
20?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
25?
dirty.
17.
17. So the three of you begin to hear similar little walks of spider legs.
I look at my owl.
He looks at you with a shrug, goes, I flew around and looked around, didn't see anything.
She just kind of shrugs like, that's valid. Okay.
And they're
Nod their head a little bit like, yeah.
secret demons. I don't know, they hide in the shadows. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
I feel like he's just talking now, and I would prefer this.
Okay. Hey, I can do that. He's going to be real dry.
That's fine. Perfect.
Perfect. But yeah, you hear the familiar skittering of spider legs, and you can get an idea of what that means as you make your way up this spire.
I like stop, and I kind of look back to everyone. Eyes wide.
And
like,
Seren, you hear a couple like bigger sounding steps.
Are they coming from below us, or are they coming from in front of us? Which
They're coming from above you.
son of a bitch!
my stealth is shit.
I just look up with just hatred.
It's fair.
As opposed to you normally looking up without hatred.
Right.
It's fair.
Everything you look at is with hatred.
What
This
is...
is more
what is
hatred than
that?
usual.
Does anybody know?
Well,
I just tap her and point up,
But what is it?
riders.
assuming that we can see what is above us.
Not yet. You're still walking up to the spire, so you can't see over the lip of the...
Riders and Lolth.
Oh,
It's
I thought
as
it was
you're
like
walking up.
in the spire. Okay.
Nope, you're walking up
Okay.
that spiral case that wraps around it.
Question.
Yes.
When we were all hanging out in the library and I wasn't really doing a whole... What the hell is my dog? Please. You have so many
That's what you
toys.
hear running
I
around.
don't need that
That's
one.
them. That's them. Like,
Right. And you hear 25. You hear briefly a small voice go, "Put it away. We have visitors." And then put the toy away.
Okay, yeah, sorry, to finish my question.
Yeah.
When I was in the library, did I get a short rest?
Yes.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah. You can count that time in the library as a short
Counterspell.
rest. Well, what can I say? Counter rest.
aha.
It's like a ninth level spell.
Satan. Oh, I have so many spells. I'm good. I'm good with spells.
Oh, good. I was worried.
I'm not used to having a lot of spells.
So, I am going to, just do this, and I'm going to start trying to sneak up.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to put my finger in my lips just to shut the fuck up.
Can
and I'm going
I
to start trying to sneak up.
can I cast Pass Without a Trace?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. What does that look like, Romy, when you cast Pass Without Trace?
Well, She doesn't really know what's going on, but she sees her comrades look nervous, so she goes, "Woo!" Like kind of wiggles her fingers a little bit, and then she kind of like hopes it works because she hasn't used that spell before yet.
Yeah, but you've studied it, you've learned it.
Yeah.
You go, "Ooh," and it fades out as you go, "Ooh," until it's almost whisper quiet. As that woo just like expands around in a little bubble around your party, that fades into a little nothingness, and you all feel like you've got a little like bubble around you. It's like deafening the sound of your steps. The paper crinkling isn't as loud around you, and everything gets just like a little dimmer. Not that you can't see or like the light's bad, just like you're shrouded in a little cocoon of extra shadow.
Okay, who's helming? What is our marching order? I just need to know that for Caine.
I probably moved up to the front once we started hearing the sounds.
I think I would be towards the back.
I'm a mage, like.
So in the middle.
So
Yeah.
Romy's standing at the bottom of the spire.
Romy's built still an Avernus.
I did not come with.
Just a lowly bard over here, just trying to make some music.
Make some music.
I'll be in the middle.
And we have 4 other NPCs. I'm also curious.
Vanessa, Selizna, and Bulknir are at the Abyss. And
Oh right.
because they didn't come with.
Oh right.
Yes.
It's just Willow.
Oh right.
Oh, right.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is not our fault.
So-
We have 3 more friends with us.
Nope, you've just got Willow.
Hey, I put my trust in Willow.
Great, she said.
She's like, why'd your voice change?
Why? It's okay. Weird things just happen with you around, I've found.
He's right.
That's right. So yeah, you guys make your way up. Give me stealth checks, everyone.
With a plus 10.
With a extra plus 10
Yep.
on top of
29.
29.
Hey, that's not bad.
29.
Oh, it was a 12, no,
Yeah.
16.
Nice.
15, 25.
Okay.
30.
30, 30.
You fucking cunt.
And now we lost our stealth because of that laugh.
Who's laughing? No. You all sneak quietly.
Strataru, with her huge form, is like Scooby-Dooing, like the toe touch, because she doesn't know what to do. with her
It's
body.
working.
I have my my previously shaped lasso back out.
Okay. Perfect. You guys make it up to the top of the spire. You can peek over the edge before you get up to the top.
I'm gonna peek over Seren's shoulder.
Okay, great. You peek over Seren's shoulder. Give me a perception check. Anyone who wants to take a quick look before you get all the way up there.
Quick glance.
Stop it.
22.
22.
I have a plus 10 for this too.
17.
No.
No.
I mean, if your stats say you have a plus 10 for this, then
24.
24, 22,
17.
17,
15.
15.
Yeah.
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 I got it. Yup.
15, Strataru, you
Yes.
can catch that there are a number of those what is the word?
Driders?
Driders. I keep wanting to say dryads, and that is not correct. Driders. A bunch of different.
tonal
Right.
shift in this
Very different. Very different. But a bunch of driders, which are like centaur spider people.
They thick.
Yeah. Top half of a human and the bottom half of like a gigantic spider back with 8 legs. So you see a number of those driders up there. Anyone who got above a 20, which I think is the rest of you,
All right.
can see all the way across the spire on the opposite end that there are 2 large legs like waiting to come up and over.
Ew.
Something you haven't seen before, but the rest of the party is very familiar with
Yeah.
at this point. So this looks like about like 20 feet across, like a big creature, whatever this thing is. You just get like the tips of the legs that are like pressed down on the back of the spire.
Well, that's utterly horrific.
Yeah, but that's what you see before you
Cool.
get all the way up to the top.
Nice.
So I was just making sure I had my additional abilities.
You want to make sure you have those.
Yeah. because they're helpful.
They're helpful. What do we do?
Seren's in the lead right now.
Okay, so we're peeking up over the ledge. Is there anything that I can like hop over the ledge and do like a combat roll to or something to get behind?
I would say they haven't noticed you. They haven't seen you. If you want to take an opportunity to get up, I'm going to say it's going to be one more stealth check at advantage because they haven't noticed you already.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that to get up and try to make a first swing before anyone.
I'm not trying to swing.
What are you trying to do?
Avoid a fight. I'm trying to just get closer to the book so I can lasso it.
Got it. Continue a stealth check then. Just a regular straight stealth check.
Okay.
To try to continue getting to the book without being seen. You're not close enough to the book now that you think it would be an issue, but the closer you get, the brighter it gets. So
yeah.
It'll be hard to make it, stealthily all the way there.
And how far is the book?
It's about. So this is like a 50-foot like spire. Mm-hmm. So it's like in the middle, it's like 25 feet on either side.
Okay. And how close do I need to be to lasso it?
I'd say get within 15 feet because it's 15 feet up in the air. It's like a 30-foot lasso.
So
That's a big lasso, but it's D&D. We do fun things here.
We
do.
Nice.
Yeah. Occasionally, don't push it.
Stop rolling. That's great. 32.
It only took him 3 tries.
Right. No. So yeah, you stay. Well, do a couple of checks for these boys. Yeah. Even when one has a 19 on the die, they can't get to a 32 with their perception. So you remain unhidden for now. You can start to pick up little like whisper, like the group is talking to themselves. It sounds like they're preparing for whoever shows up next. Mm-hmm. That's made a deal. You get the sense that most people who make it down here have made deals with Beelzebul to get here. Mm-hmm. But yes.
Do I catch any of them breaking character?
I mean, one of them's like smoking a cigarette, and just like, yeah, you have to do this fighting all the time, all the day. I didn't really sign up for this. I wanted to like enjoy the festival, but I don't know. It's a living, and
it's living.
And you make it within 15 feet of that book. Give me an attack roll with your lasso.
All right.
If you're going to try to lasso this book.
This was a dex roll, wasn't it?
It is, yeah, because it's like a ranged attack, effectively.
I'm going to use my inspiration. That was a 1.
Oh, no.
That would have been so funny, though.
It's a 1 again.
No, it is a 15.
15, okay. The 15, you're able to get your lasso up and like on a corner of this book, but it's not like secured around it. So you have to be real careful when you pull. So I need another dex check to like get the rope where you need.
That's a 12.
12. You give it a little tug to try to get the rope over this edge of this book because it's a big tome. Uh-huh. And you pull it, and it just starts to like spin lazily in midair as you pull, and that gets the attention of a couple of the Driders that turn around and go. One with the cigarette goes, "Oh shit! Yes, you will die. You will die. Oh, it's you guys again." And everyone
action surge before we get
cool. Yeah, I'll get you one. Give one more lasso.
Okay, I gotta move this. This keeps happening and it's bugging me. 16.
Get the other corner of the book.
So I gotta make another one.
Well, now we're in initiative.
Okay.
For at least you, the 3 of you haven't been spotted yet. So you
perfect.
Decide whether you're
I'm good.
You're great. All right. Well, let's see.
I'm good out here.
Grab a few extra D20s.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Okay. Let me just get my sheet up here.
Not a single fault behind those.
This is red. Okay. Give me that. What did you get for initiative, Seren?
25.
25. Okay.
That's it.
You, Seren. Is anyone of the three of you hopping into this initiative as you see Seren sneak up, try to grab this book, get a corner of it, pull, and the book spins, and a few of the Driders turn around to see this, and they both, the Driders and Seren, look like they are getting ready to make moves.
Do we still have a stealth buff, or is that past?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
It's for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. Romy's gonna remain hidden. It might be like angling for like a sneak attack or something.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative just so you know where you're at, kind of in the
Okay.
in the order. Okay, great.
Roll the initiative.
12.
Okay. Romy. Kib, are you joining?
It's up to an hour. I'm a fucking idiot. It's an hour, not 10 minutes.
Oh,
But your
Yeah, it lasts
concentration-
for a long time.
Yeah.
but once we're spotted, it's done.
No.
Not necessarily.
Oh, so
you
if
could
we-
you could technically like run away and try to make a stealth check
As
with
long,
advantage
as long
to
as you
get
have
out.
concentration on it, you're
Okay.
good.
So what would break concentration if I was damaged?
You get hurt
Okay.
or go unconscious. If someone knocks you, like just cast a sleep spell on you and you go to sleep, that breaks concentration.
Or casting another concentration spell.
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
18.
18. Okay.
I don't fight. I don't care.
Well, we can tell because you got really low. And then okay. Seren. 2 of the Driders. With 2 nat 20s on their initiative.
You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Fuck off.
Hey,
Rest in peace, I guess.
I'm not trying to do this to you to hurt you, okay? I'm just trying to roll some dice, and they're the ones who've decided that your fate is going to be more difficult than you.
So just as a point of order for future reference, if you roll a nat 20 on initiative, you're going first.
You're going first, again, unless multiple people roll nat 20s,
Okay.
and then it comes down to your initiative
Okay.
bonus. That's how and if you roll a nat 1, you're going last. I mean, you know.
I just wanted to make sure I understood.
Yeah. So, 2 of them turn to look at you. The one that just put his cigarette out goes, ah, shit. Back for the tome, I see. It's time for your demise once again. And shoots a web spell at you. So I'm gonna need, it's a dexterity saving throw?
I believe so.
Yes.
And then it's a strength if you get caught.
To get out if you're entangled. Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw, I got a 19.
19? Yeah. You save against the first web as he goes to try to pin your feet in place with this kind of sticky, gross webbing. And goes, and then like scuttles up to you to kind of block your path to the book. And the second rider comes up, is going to do the same thing, sees that the first one misses, so give me another dexterity saving throw.
That is a 15.
15, still saves.
All right.
So you are good, but you have 2 Driders that have kind of scuttled up to you and put themselves in between you and this book.
Okay.
That is your turn, Seren.
All right. Just gonna try and get this fucking lasso on the book and get it over me. That is a 17. Did I get it?
You got your lasso around the book.
All right.
It was so close those other times.
Yanking.
You give it a pull. Give me a strength saving or a strength check.
Oh wait. Before I even let that finish, can I use my bonus action to rage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he succeeds, he goes into a rage.
I did it!
Thank God I did that. It didn't help.
Oh.
This is athletics.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
10. So yeah, you give a tug, and the book tugs back. It is not there to be moved from its place, so it's gonna take an extra bit of pull to get it out of its position. That is your bonus action. You have movement left.
How much of this rope do I have?
Well, it was like 30 feet of rope, so you can get 15 feet there and then up.
Okay,
to
so
get it.
yeah, I'll back up 15 feet. They can have their opportunity back somewhere.
Okay,
I'm fine.
great. And they're going to take them. I assume a 12 will not hit.
Nope.
but a 24 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss.
Miss. That would be so scary.
And I'm also gonna make sure that my rope gets away from. I don't want it to be available for somebody to cut.
Okay. So you're okay. Got it. You only take 4 points of damage.
Down to 2.
Down 2, yes. As he swipes at you with these clawed, hooked fingers, and gets you just like a little bit like on the cheek, just like for 2 damage, and you make it through these 2 driders. You've got your hands on the rope still. The rope's still around the book for you to pull on it next turn. You've moved it out of the way for them to make. They didn't think to make the cut on the rope as you ran by. They were still focused on you, but you've gotten that out of that way. That is your
How far
turn.
away was I from the
You were
edge?
You were like 10 feet in from the edge. Use the book, because the book is 25 feet in from the center. In one big circle platform, center of the book.
I have a terrible idea.
Oh boy.
Can I jump off?
Say, Geronimo. Say, Geronimo.
Sure.
Do a flip.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like 50 feet up in the air, but sure.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, great. Jump off, make another athletics strength check, because that book might keep you right there.
I have an advantage, but I think I'm gonna succeed.
I don't know.
Yeah, 19.
19. Yeah, so you jump. I'm making some assumptions for you. 2 hands behind, pull the book.
It's like over my shoulder, and I just jump.
And the book moves with the full weight of a person, falling and pulling it, and it begins to move, and you begin to fall. And that's going to be the end of your turn. Which brings us to 2 big legs.
Yep.
As you 3, you 2 have seen it already. Romy, for the first time, you see kind of a drider, but like massive, like 10 times the size of these other driders. These big spider legs, like a tarantula body, just covered in this tiny furs, comes up. And do you see the figure of a beautiful woman from the top up, from the waist up? Purple skinned, long dark hair, red, blood red eyes, and then this big tarantula body that follows behind. And she goes, "Back again for the book. It seems frivolous to die over and over and over again, does it not? I'll be taking that." And she shoots her web at the book to hold it into place. And we're gonna see how this goes, because she's got her own strength checks to make. With a nat 20 on the die.
God damn it!
Seren, you begin to fall and get that whiplash of sudden stopping as you look up and you see a web attached to this book. And it slowly begins to reel you back up onto the top of this platform. She goes, "Where are your friends, child?"
I'm not looking at them. Everything in my body, I am just staring straight at her. I do not look away.
"Alone, I see," she says.
He's
A brave yet foolish decision.
He's trying to sell it, so he's just like, "Give me the damn book, you big bitch!"
Kib, this is where you can act if you have a thing that you'd like to do. Otherwise, you're welcome to hold your action.
Please, for the love of God, just cut the web.
Why would I want to do that? Because why would I totally want to bonus action branding smite and then try to hit the web?
Why would you want to do that?
Why would I want to?
Why would you want to do that? Well,
why
would you want to make an attack roll to see if you could hit the web with a branding smite?
Why would I even try to do that for not much?
Well, yeah, how'd that attack roll go?
Oh, Lord.
Son of a bitch!
13.
Ooh, well.
It's fire, so.
It's fire. Give me damage. It is a web. It's not like it's the craziest thing to have to hit. But it is a strong web.
I need to find out what
from a demon lord.
Branding Smite does.
It does fire.
It does fire.
I got.
Fire damage, and it lets you put a little mark on them, I think.
Oh, like a brand?
Yeah.
Like a brand, almost. One would say.
Who would have thought?
8 radiant damage. Cause that's what Branding Smite is.
Motherfucker. I thought so.
8 radiant damage. Beautiful.
Plus 5 on top of that.
Okay. You hit this web, and you see this beam of radiant light. What is the weapon that you use, Kib?
A longsword.
Longsword. So you take out this longsword, and it begins to glow, but not like a bright, heavenly, like Mount Celestia, pleasant light. No, it's like a deep red blood, like glow. And you hit this web, and that glow like extends down the web, lights up Lolth a little bit with this kind of red radiance, but the web splinters, does not break. Anything else you'd like to do, Kib? You have movement. You have, well, I guess reaction now, because that was your bonus action to Branding Smite.
Yeah. I kind of just sit there and just like, alright, I'll play you a song. Fuck you.
You will play me a song forever when I put you in my prison, child.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
She's flirting with me.
God, Lowell has Riz.
Riz. Why does everyone in the city have Riz? With that, you have gained the attention of Lolth and everyone on the upper platform. But
Arizia.
you are, unfortunately, farther away than Seren for the other 2 small driders who turn.
You're gonna try and hit me while I'm fucking like hanging.
Oh yeah, you are off the side, so I guess you are technically the closest one, Kib. So they're gonna come over to you. Come over to you.
Alright.
Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna need a dex saving throw.
Dex?
Yep.
14.
14. You get webbed.
Ah.
Oh wow, I was on the fucking dot.
You were real close, yeah. So Kib, one of these driders turns around and a web right at you.
Did you just come on me? Ew. The fuck? That's disgusting.
No, that's not. I'm a spider. That's how we shoot web. I don't understand what the issue is.
I know we're just dedicated to trying to make these fuckers break.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is the job I was assigned, man. Leave me alone. But you are entangled in this web, unable to move as a second drider comes over, and I assume a 21 will hit you.
Nah. How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you hit me?
For 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ouch. Romy, this would be your turn in the initiative to act if you have anything that you'd like to do.
Okay. Could I attempt to stay hidden and fire an arrow at the remaining web?
So you take, well... Yes, but the stealth check is going to be with disadvantage. Since
Okay.
technically, you wouldn't have the action to do it, but since you're just right at that edge anyway and can fire and try to get back under, it'll just be with disadvantage on that stealth check to do it,
Okay.
but you sure can. So make your attack roll.
Okay.
Who are you going after? You've got 2 driders that were kind of by where Seren was and before Seren jumped off the edge of this platform. One that's back by where the book is that shot a web at Kib and webbed him, and the other one that's up right at the edge, kind of by where you guys are, that went to take a swipe at Kib.
I'm actually trying to get rid of the
And
web.
Lolth, of course.
Get rid of the web that's holding Seren.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Make an attack roll against the web. It's taken some damage already.
Hit is 20. Woo! And
Not a natural 20.
No,
Total of
it's
20.
a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then damage is 6. And what would I have to re-roll if I have disadvantage?
You just roll the stealth check twice and take the lowest one.
Okay, cool.
And you still have that plus 10.
Okay, cool. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, so my low roll was 13, but plus 10, 23.
23. Yeah, so you shoot this arrow. It doesn't appear to be as effective against this web, but you did see a couple more strands get sheared off. It's like a rope that's fraying, and it's been damaged already, and then you get a couple more strands of it off, so it's weakening. But you seem to have snuck down past under this little shelf that you're hiding under without anyone catching you that you were able to tell. So as far as you know, you're hidden still.
Okay, and then actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do a bonus action. I want to use the help action, but I don't know if that would break my stealth.
So you've already used your action to attack.
Help is a
sorry.
bonus
Is there?
action.
She's a mastermind rogue, so she can use her bonus action to give the help from 30 feet away.
Well, what the heck am I doing? I'm sorry.
I just didn't know if that would break my stealth.
No, because I gave you the disadvantage check. So go ahead and just say you did this help before you it all happened and then you stealth.
I think she can also, didn't she get the ability to talk to people in their heads? Maybe she could give help actions telepathically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Who are you helping and how?
So Kib looks like he's in trouble, so she's gonna telepathically give him some sort of strategic instruction. I don't know why.
What is that?
Something good.
Just cut the web.
Yeah. What is good strategic instruction for Romy?
She says, "Yas queen."
Yeah, you've been yassified, Kib, and that fills you with this idea of I can do anything, including cut through this
I
web.
don't know strategic stuff, but Romy does. That's no problem.
It's okay. I will work with whatever you give me.
Apparently, it's good.
Apparently, it's great. Yes.
So Becca now has gift of gab. Whatever
Morale is
she says
strategic.
becomes strategic.
Yes.
Advice.
Morale is
She says something
strategic.
super
Okay.
dumb, and people are like, "Oh, go for the weak point."
Whoa! Crazy.
The glowing thing.
Right, the big glowing red spot on her, which in this case would be her eyes.
Ooh, pretty eyes.
Pretty eyes. So yes, you have been helped, Kib, for your next. Yas. Strataru, that comes to you in your turn if you'd like to do anything. As your Kib is entangled and attacked, Seren is hanging on, being kind of lifted back up like a pulley system after having jumped off the edge, and Romy is doing just fine. Apparently, she's hiding and killing it.
Yeah.
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 Yas.
I'll just do this for fun. Yeah. Okay.
I like fun.
I'm gonna
That's
twin
worrying.
a firebolt
Okay.
and shoot it at the web.
Okay.
So 2 bolts. One's a natural 20
Uh-huh.
and one's a 14.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Let's
See if anything fun happens.
What happened?
Maybe you'll send the web to another plane of existence.
Dude, I hope, because I use my meta magic, I'm gonna teleport 30 feet on the book.
Okay. Cool. Great. Nice.
I could have done that the whole time. But I was like, I'm gonna let Seren have it, but I'm like, yeah.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
You landed on a Pathfinder optional. No, a rules card. That's hilarious. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
It's another one. Uh-oh.
Okay.
What?
Well, you solved this dilemma, maybe not in the way that you thought you solved this dilemma, but you did solve it. You hit it with your fireball. Again, weird magic in you, as we've found out through this course of this
Which
story.
also Tides of Chaos can trigger if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't need it for this one.
Oh, no.
It kind of already did. And so you shoot this firebolt, but but all you're thinking is, I want the web gone. Like, I want the web to get off of this book. I want it gone. So you shoot this firebolt at this web, and the web doesn't disappear, but it's no longer corporeal, so it can't hold on to the book. So it's there, it's kind of like suspended in midair as this book like detaches itself from the web. And so this like ghost web that can't interact with the physical objects of the world now is just there.
You're going to the shadow realm.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And little ghost. What? What the fuck? What did you do? What is this?
It's like half
Dude,
of her
you
hand.
confused the fucking like high hinge.
Is her hand like a little incorporeal?
Yeah, it's just like a little like starts to solidify as it gets closer to, but she's just like, this feels really weird and I don't like it. And then you teleport onto the book, which is corporeal, so you can land on the book still.
But yeah, so like as I completely like disappear, like I kind of fall into that little like the fabric, that ethereal fabric that the web has become.
Mm-hmm.
I almost like trade places with it as I appear out of the web on top of the book, and I go, bye. Flip off Lolth, and I'm gonna run 30 feet. I'm gonna jump.
How are you running 30 feet with the book in the air?
Oh.
I mean, the book is not 30 feet long, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So,
Well, I thought the book would fall. That was my problem. So the next problem is Misty Step 30 feet.
Great. With the book, if you Misty Step with the book, it follows with you, and now it is like in your possession. You have.
And I'm attached to nothing and about to fall.
I mean, the rope is still around the book.
Oh, it is? Okay.
So, make a strength check.
I was like convinced that it was not going to be on the book anymore, and I was just going to fall to my death.
11 minus 1. 10.
11, a 10. You feel a pull towards the edge of the ring as Seren starts to fall again, because the book has been freed and you've created some distance for the rope to travel. Mm-hmm. So Seren, you free fall for about 20 feet. And again, whiplash.
Just let it go!
On that whiplash, you're pulled. Give me a dexterity check to maintain your balance.
18 plus 3.
Cool. So you maintain your balance, but you are right on the edge of this spiral, where like it could have pulled you off just from the weight of Seren falling through. But you've got a solid hold and a solid grip on the ground.
Can I still Misty Step with the book?
Is that not what you did? Up when you were holding it? Up, down? I guess I was confused.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought you were Misty stepping to the ground so you could run.
Okay, that works. I thought I was a little bit farther away. So I thought, could I Misty Step to the spiral staircase near Romy?
Sure, it's still going to be the same. You don't fall off the staircase,
Cool.
but the same thing happens.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yes, absolutely. It's within 30 feet, so.
Awesome.
Or I think you even have more than that for Misty Step. It's
And the,
something big. I don't know what the distance is.
I think it's just 30 feet.
It's
Okay.
just 30.
Can I walk with the book now?
Yes. It's
Okay.
heavy. You're like at half speed.
Cool. I'm just gonna go halfway down the staircase.
You go 15 feet down the staircase.
Works for me.
You remember the last time how you got off the staircase was you jumped off the staircase.
Yep. And I was like, you know what? I could do stairs this time.
You can do stairs. Well, you remember what happened after you jumped off the staircase, which was a big giant demon lord
Yeah.
crushed you
But hopefully she didn't see. Oh,
with her body.
cast a leveled spell.
That's unfortunate for you.
Tides of Chaos exists. $43. I'm on the wrong side.
Uh-oh.
Idiot. Stupid idiot guy.
We're pulling up the wild magic table.
I can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action for each yes!
Well, then you didn't use Misty Step. Well, I guess.
No,
because Misty Step is because. So okay, so you get an extra 20 feet down the stairs from where you were.
I poof and then it poofs me again. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
You Misty Step to the platform, and you're like, I meant to be on the you're just like on the stairs. And that is Strataru. That is your turn. Yes, we have our familiar with us now.
Can't wait to get a pet owl. Just bring my pet owl.
Boy.
Anyway,
Does Willow not get a turn?
I assume Willow doesn't want to.
Willow has not. Willow is ducked, head in her hands, like behind the. Yeah, she's just like looking up at Romy, just like I wasn't made for this. This isn't what I was supposed to be doing.
She's a schoolgirl.
I'm just here to learn.
I'm just here to learn.
And Kib, you are the easiest in sight because you're entangled. So I think these two Driders are gonna go after you because you're here.
Drider, I hardly even know her.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay, well then those two miss you with their attacks. Seren, you are swinging as you've been jumped around through teleportation, and the rope doesn't like know where to like it's landing. So you have been like you're now swinging in the air like a pendulum.
How close to the ground am I?
40 feet.
Okay. Is one of the directions I'm swinging towards the elevators?
Sure.
What is the rope swinging on?
The book that you were holding.
Oh,
That's why you had to make that strength check
Right?
and the dex
Fuck.
check to not get pulled
I
off.
thought I teleported the book away.
You did, but the rope came with it.
Oh, so Saren came with the rope?
Yes.
Correct. That's why I had you do that strength check to not fall off the edge of the platform when Seren pulled you with the weight of Seren around this book.
Can someone remind Strataru to hit the fucking gym?
Anyway, so yeah, it was a really close call when Seren almost pulled you off the edge of the stairs from the weight.
I thought I teleported it away. It's not connected.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
No, I just didn't want Seren to fall 50 feet.
I wanted it.
Well, you can just pull the rope off the book then.
I plan to.
Okay, great.
So, as I am like swinging towards the elevators, right at that point where I know if I like let go of the rope, I'm gonna fly like that way really far. I am going to yank on the rope and try and yank it out of Strataru's hands.
Okay.
It's so funny because you have no clue why the fuck you're poofing around.
Yeah, it is.
No, I am so confused, and I don't know why the book is still up there.
I would argue it's disadvantaged.
I would. So you're.
It would be a straight roll then, because I'm still raging.
No, I know.
Yes. So yes, it's an athletics check, straight roll against an athletics check from Strataru.
That's cocked, dang it.
What you got, buddy? Please be like a 2.
It's a 15.
I'll use Tides of Chaos.
Why?
I can literally get it out. I don't need you to go.
I can get further than you can next turn.
I have the vial.
Children,
You
stay with me.
Jesus Christ!
No, Seren is going to the elevator.
Hey,
that is
no,
where
I
Seren is
understand.
going.
This is not changing. Holy fuck!
It's so sorry. The way you just got here was through a vial.
I'm so sorry.
So anyway, I need an athletics check. What did you get?
17 minus 1, 16.
16. Okay, so you feel a tug.
Do I lose the rope then?
Oh, you're falling 40 feet towards the elevator. Your full intention was to grab this book and fly towards the elevator, and so you pull and go flying. Romy, you see all of this happen. Kib, you can kind of see all of this happening with all the chaos that's happening around you. And Strataru, you feel a big tug on that book, and you're like, "No, I've got it!" And then you hold on to it, and then you just
go away.
And you just see Seren go. Yeah, there's no more extra weight gone. You're back to full movement speed now.
Just see my fucking clothes
And then-
flapping.
And then you hear a thud.
You break your ankle! Get fucked!
You get 13 points of damage,
Down to
Seren,
6.
as you half to 6 as you fall, splat on the ground, and I need a dex save. just to avoid going prone from the.
Yeah, that's a 22.
Okay, yeah,
That combat roll.
You are able to get enough of your sense of where your body is in this space to roll out of this fall. But now you are 50 feet on the ground. The rest of your party is up this spiral staircase at the top of the spire, and it is Lolth's turn. Lolth sees you.
I'm scary. Ooh.
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga. Well, then I guess if you're so scary, let's take care of you first.
I guess if you're a threat.
I guess if you're saying you're a threat, then
Threat acquired.
threat acquired. Jesus Christ. How many
tell
nat
from here.
20s am I gonna roll today?
Oh.
A lot of them, apparently.
Oh no.
So one of them is a nat 20, and the other is a 17.
I don't like that natural 20s, so I'm going to cast Slivery Barbs.
Slivery barbs. Ooh. All right. Well, let me re-roll the 20 then. A nat 20. Just kidding. No, but it is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and the 17 hits you as well?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put the crit deck away for now.
Counter spell.
Oh no!
Oh, no! Okay. Six plus 8 is 14. So you take 14 points of slashing damage as you get hit by these Lolth demon claws, and then another 5 points of poison damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay, you are not poisoned. Congratulations. But you feel. I don't remember if you got hit a bunch by Lolth in the last battle, but that stinging, burning sensation from her claws as they kind of drip with this black ichor. They look real nasty and real sharp. Okay, but it's your turn. You're entangled. You are surrounded by like 4 enemies right now,
Thunderwave.
all attacking you.
Stop. How'd you know?
Oh my gosh, my favorite.
For those about to rock. Thunderwave.
He kind of. Oh, but you don't want to make Bahamut mad, don't you? And then I kind of just. Bye. Missy stuff.
Lolth hates this ability.
It's the worst.
And then I'll Misty Step 30 feet away, and then just start use an action to dash
Okay,
to get to Strataru.
cool. So Kib poofs onto the stairwell and starts moving towards you, Strataru.
You see, does he get there? Probably.
Yeah.
So you, as you get there, you see Strataru has she's like bent, completely doubled over as her stomach hit the rail whenever Seren tugged on it.
Yes.
So she's like out of breath, just like.
You okay?
God damn it! That's a question. Fuck.
Okay. I can't do anything. Good luck.
6.
That's it. That's
Okay.
what I do.
Well, Driders are gonna make their way towards you.
I don't know.
Two of them. Well, that's true. I'm gonna say that's true. I need stealth checks with disadvantage from both of you, just to maintain your pass without trace status.
How close am I to Romy?
Well, everyone saw. I mean, we heard you. Everyone heard you hit the ground. In your big metal armor, hit the ground. So yes, everyone knows where you are,
I don't
Seren.
wear metal.
Sorry, your big fiery armor.
Studded leather armor.
Yes.
I mean, just so everyone's aware, he did do a George of the Jungle scream.
Perfect.
I was thinking of that one, the meme sound of.
I have no clue.
I can't do it. I don't know what it is.
Cool.
It's too high for my voice to make those noises.
So how close are we to Romy? Is probably 20 feet away, so we're out of range. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I rolled 2 4s.
Well, that sucks.
10.
Okay.
I rolled 9.
But it's plus 10 still because you have.
Not within.
You're out of range
Oh.
of where Romy's
Yeah, 'cause
at.
we
Because they
went
misty stepped
down.
in. And
Oh,
moved.
yeah, you went way down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he action dashed to me. Mm-hmm. Why did I pull that up?
So your stealth is a 9, Strataru? Was it a 9? What's your stealth?
Maybe.
Okay.
Who's
well,
asking?
9 and a 10.
How much? Twin.
Tween.
But I do have chameleon carapace, so it doesn't matter anyways because I rolled double 4s. Because it gives
Right.
me advantage.
Oh,
on stealth.
holy shit! It's 30 feet.
It's 30.
Pass without trace?
Pass without trace is 30 feet.
I thought you guys were still in range, but I trusted
Yeah.
that you
No,
guys
no,
weren't.
I-
Yeah.
So give me
add
a
a
20
10,
then.
20.
I got confused with
So
Oros, I'm
19?
sorry.
19 then?
Yeah.
Okay, 19 and 20. Still totally reasonable
Oh yeah.
to catch.
Thank you.
And of course, the only one who catches it is Lolth. The other
This
riders
bitch.
do
No.
not see.
I refuse.
Were you okay? Do you have something mechanically to refuse that, or do you just like saying that you refuse it?
Continue.
Okay. Save it for the courts. So
Yeah, fuck you. Actually, slippery barbs again.
Is it a
jeez Louise.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction, and it's past Kib's turn, so he has his reaction back.
Got it. Is it sight though?
Ability checks.
Lolth is huge.
Okay,
Y'all can
cool.
see
Cool.
as part,
I just wanted to be fair.
That's how she sees you. She can just like see over the edge of this. Thing. Yeah.
And
It's even better.
giving Romy advantage on something.
Okay. You have advantage on something of your choice.
Oh, I thought we were all running away.
No, we are.
We are, but his Silvery Barbs spell gives an enemy or creature of your choice disadvantage, and then he can give advantage to another player. So he's giving advantage to you on whatever thing you might want to do next on your turn.
Cool.
Lolth looks in your direction, and something twinkles in her eye, and she turns and looks away and doesn't seem to clock
Oh my god.
where the two of you went immediately.
She hears like an LA Noire like sting behind her.
So
like
two of the Driders you see start walking down the side of this spire, heading towards the noise of a fallen Seren. Give me a stealth check, Romy. I'm gonna give one for Willow too to see if they clock the two of you
No.
going down. No, Willow is totally focused on being still, and she has a 32 on her stealth check.
she has mastered the art of standing so still.
Mastered the art of not moving to.
Do I
not-
still have pass without a
You
trace?
do.
Okay, so 21.
21?
Yeah.
Cool. So none of them, because I'm just using their perception checks from earlier, none of them clock you, and especially don't clock Willow, who is like trying to crawl into a bookshelf at this point to hide herself away from all of this. She really
Willow's
hates
my
spiders.
favorite.
Poor thing.
Yeah, she really doesn't like spiders.
Spooter.
Spooters. And so two Driders make their way straight down the side of this column, heading in the direction of a fallen Seren Darkmore. Romy, it is your turn as you see these two creatures walk down the side of this spire, kind of past you, but they don't seem to notice you
Okay.
as they do.
Okay, so they're running down the stairs. What's going on?
So
Seren went flying and hit the ground.
Cool.
40 feet down and probably like 30 feet away because he was swinging on a rope.
Like, where down?
So there's an elevator door.
Okay.
So like you've got the column, right? A spiral staircase that goes all the way down it, and then like over here, about like 100 feet away from the spiral column, is an elevator door.
Okay.
That these three have taken to get here the first time they got here. So they took an elevator down.
Because they've been here before.
They've been here before.
Okay.
And they've had to fight this fight before against these Driders and Lolth, but they lost last time, so they didn't get their book. So you can either run down this spiral staircase, which is going to take a couple of rounds to do because it's a 50-foot tower. There's a lot of running that has to happen to get all the way down. You can take the Seren approach, which is just fall off the building, which will give you 5d6 of falling damage.
Oh, God. Can I just take the elevator down?
Well, the elevator's on the ground floor.
Oh.
At the bottom of the spire. So you have to get down the spire and then run to the elevator to get up.
But you know,
that's
so-
what they had to
Wait,
do
so
last.
but you can't take the elevator down?
They took an elevator down, but the elevator's over here against the wall, and the spire's over here. So there's no elevator on the spire for you to
But
take.
it's
Okay,
the
cool.
staircase.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time like visualizing.
That's okay. Yeah.
So me and Kib both are on the staircase about like 30.
Yeah, 30 feet down. They're running their way down.
Okay.
Saren's fallen onto the ground.
Is Willow still up here?
Willow is up where you got, like, still up at the top of it where the lip is, like, hiding in a bookcase.
Okay.
Because she's terrified of what's happening right now.
Well, while attempting to still be stealthy, Romy's gonna try to go over there and grab her and try to pull her down the stairs.
She says, I don't want to go.
You have to go. You have to go. Do you want to get eaten by a spider, mommy?
No.
Come on.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, because she also does not want to get eaten by a spider mommy.
Do you have it? Oh, yeah. Advantage.
Yeah.
You already said
Advantage.
that.
Yeah, I did.
How do you?
I got.
I sometimes know what I'm doing.
On my
Sometimes.
advantageous roll, I got a net 20 plus 1.
Oh, great. Willow's like, no, you're right. That sounds awful.
Okay,
You know
let's
what?
get out of here.
Yeah, this place is bad. So let's go. She gives your hand. And you guys begin running down the spiral staircase, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you guys,
Or if there's a railing, we can like slide down the railing.
there's a railing.
What a cool.
You can do the slide down. I will say that'll get you 100 feet down
Okay,
instead
cool.
of the 60 that your double movement would get you. But I need a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
Are they? But so they would slide past us.
They would slide past you.
We got 20.
I know.
20.
Okay.
Not a
Well,
net
let's see
20,
how
30,
Willow does.
Okay. Well, poor Willow.
Poor Willow.
She really has like. What did she do?
Willow goes, I'm just gonna walk. She like tries to sit on it, but like can't even like balance on it. She goes, Romy's really cool always. I'm just gonna walk down the stairs. So Romy gets to about where I think the two of you are.
Okay, cool. I was about to say.
But Romy slides past you. Willow
gonna
gets
say
to where you two
opportunity
are.
As she
Attack.
goes by, she goes like this.
Opportunity attack on Romy.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and grab her.
Yeah,
I'm
make
gonna try and grab her.
Why?
an attack.
There's a reason. It makes sense.
Make an attack roll.
What is your AC?
What's that mean?
Your armor class.
Oh, 14.
14. Oh god. I have to burn my inspiration.
Why do you want to? Why are you burning your inspiration on this?
14.
There's a good reason.
You get a
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
Is there something bad at the
So,
bottom?
No, we can teleport out with the same shit that we used to get in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've
So,
got it, so we need to be close to
But what
Strataru.
about Willow's still behind us
But
though?
Seren wouldn't remember that.
No, not at all. Sarah probably would. Gary's a fucking idiot.
Seren hits his head on the floor and goes, "The water!"
It just clicked.
Damn it!
Fuck!
As the blood pools.
Strataru just looked at him and go, yeah!
So Romy, you slide down this banister, and Strataru's like grabs you.
She gets like clotheslined and goes.
Yeah. No damage taken, but yeah, effectively.
she's actually just to use your momentum against you because she's not strong. As soon as you kind of like slide by, what kind of clothing are you wearing?
She's just wearing like normal clothes, probably some light leather armor, I think.
Okay, and she's gonna like grab onto like the leather and just kind of like pull you off and use your momentum to kind of like get you to the wall instead of like just like grabbing you because she's not strong enough to do that.
Okay, cool.
So she kind of like spins around the staircase with you.
Okay.
Great. So the three of you are together. Romy has fallen. Strataru, it is your turn officially.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that was your reaction to grab Romy. If that works for you.
Yeah. Sorry, because I used the opportunity attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my owl go bust his ass to the elevator and hit the button for Seren.
Fine.
He's just chilling up there, just watching everyone, just like
I'm just observing.
But
Do
then
I see the owl hitting the button?
You see, make a perception check
Okay.
to catch this small for the space.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you catch this owl, swoop down, and just like click with its beak on the button of the
As
elevator.
he's gonna get up, and I know it'll do it on my turn, but as he's about to get up and start running, he just holds a thumbs up and
and so the owl will now start like arms up, like spread across, and just be like, "You're not getting past. You shall not pass."
Okay.
Just to maybe tank a hit for a second.
But master, no.
But yeah, so
We're doing this plan again.
but yeah, so how far is Willow?
From you, about 20 feet behind. Where you didn't make it all the way to where you all were. Fuck. But she's coming. She's next.
I don't want to leave her behind. Because she's just a good little bean. I thought she would get here.
Well, someone got 100 feet of movement
I thought
down
she
that
was gonna slide
banister.
with me.
Got it. I didn't realize we were that far down.
You guys had Misty stepped and then moved down the stairs, so I assumed you didn't
Willow
just
hop?
teleport right to the top. I thought you'd maybe gone down the stairs when you Misty stepped to like
Oh, I thought I
further.
teleported to...
But you can, but we can do that.
staircase.
That's fine. I would say Willow's like 5 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's close enough that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pop the vial off, pour it on the ground, and jump in with the book.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of the entrance to the building of Melidomini.
Okay. The main skyscraper or the actual entrance to the plane.
The skyscraper.
Okay. Where Beelzebul is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell to Seren, and I'll go, meet you out front! And jumps down.
Okay. Seren, you hear meet you out front, and then as Strataru jumps through, Willow is next, and she goes, follow her, right? Follow
Yeah,
her,
let's
right?
go.
Okay, follow her, and she runs and jumps right into that pool. 2 more, not 2 extra, just 2 of the Driders that move early in the initiative.
Those are the ones chasing after Seren?
Those are, there were 2
That
left.
tried to hit me at the very beginning.
Yeah. And then there were the 2 later that went after
Okay,
Seren.
okay.
And now these 2 are also going to go after Seren. But they do clock you, Kib. Not you, because you had but they do clock you as they run down the building and turn to look at you for a moment.
All 4 hands. Each.
The last person they saw that had the book was not you, so they're going to keep moving, looking for the book.
This worked out anyway.
So they're going to continue moving down towards Seren, effectively, because he was the last one with any contact with that book. Lol. So Seren, it's your turn.
All right.
You can get up. No, you didn't go prone, so you have full movement.
Yep. Just dash.
Okay. Dash. You make it to the elevator. You see the numbers on the elevator going down, 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 down.
Yep.
It's not quite here yet. But it's coming.
And then can I? No, I already used my action, so I guess not. I'll use Second Wind as my bonus action right here.
Heal yourself up.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Lolth. The Demon Queen. Lolth comes up to the edge of this platform to look. It's another perception check. Still does not clock the 2 of you as she's looking out as opposed to like straight down. Sees Seren and begins to climb. Seren, you've got an army coming your way. A small army of spider people heading your direction. Kib, it is your turn. As this huge spider body basically crawls over the top of you and down this spire.
I can't look at Gary for the next fucking day. Like, anytime I want to see him, this is just like the fucking magic where, I have a
Yeah, no, I know. 100%, yeah.
Kib is going to make a telepathic connection with Seren.
Okay.
He did knock.
I know.
Whoa. It's serious now.
We don't got time with combat. We don't got time to knock.
What?
You already said hey.
Right. Oops, sorry.
Make sure your hand is on the door of the elevator. With this, I just cast darkness around him. And with that, I'm going to try to grab a hold of Romy and just pull us into the...
Great. Romy, are you resisting Kib grabbing you and pulling you into the water?
I was already in the water, wasn't I?
Did you jump in?
Yeah.
No, because it was...
Willow jumped in
after me.
Oh.
But you haven't gone since Strataru poured the water last turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now you can. You'll be able to on your turn, but Kib's just preemptively grabbing you and pulling you in.
Okay, cool.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Cool. Kib, you grab a hold of Romy. Romy, you feel the tug on your shoulder as Kib pulls you into the waters, and you're standing with Strataru in front of this dilapidated skyscraper of rusted metal and broken windows. Okay, so that gets rid of Kib. Okay, I'm gonna get some disadvantage attack rolls on you with some webs to try to get. I'm just gonna see if we can even get near you enough to entangle you before you
Okay.
have to make the dex save.
It's AC of 16.
Okay. Well, that first one sure did make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait. What about my owl that was supposed to be in front of him?
Hold on. Evens of the owl. Odds of Seren.
Okay, cool.
Hit the owl. Well, maybe it hit the owl. See, the owl can make its dex. What's the bonus to that owl's dex?
Like a 2?
Hey, it's a positive number, which is what matters.
That's it. We rolled a 15.
Okay. Yeah, it makes it out just barely of that entangled mess.
Would it have would my owl have disadvantage because I can't see it?
No.
Okay.
They just have
Plus
disadvantage on
one,
whether or not they
so.
can hit the peoples. Oh, and with a nat one, you just hear a.
It's
gonna not do anything anyway.
I know, but I'm curious. I'm sorry.
I want it to fall off the side of the spire.
Well, it could take them to another dimension, I suppose. Let's see what happens.
That'd be really cool.
All right. Tell me when to stop.
Now.
They feel there is a condition because again these are Pathfinder cards, not 5e cards, so I have to kind of translate. They feel you would have no way of knowing this because you cannot see them through this darkness. But for the audience and the camera who's panning over this battlefield,
What does Lolth see?
Lolth sees this person just get this deep, foreboding sense of dread fall over them as they're like, oh, shit, we lost the book. Oh shit, we lost the book. We weren't supposed to. That's not supposed to be the thing that happened. Some people aren't supposed to get that. And they got a condition called Doomed one in the card. But effectively, it's just I'm going to give them like disadvantage on attack rolls and stuff for the next round if we even get there.
Yeah.
So Seren, it is your turn.
I am just holding an attack ready. I have blind sight for 10 feet.
Can you roll a d20 for me, Seren?
15.
Okay.
Minus.
Nope. Just a straight roll. It's showing up where the elevator goes in initiative. So I can see
like that.
where it falls in round. So Seren, you are just waiting and
I'm
ready
sitting
in
in
this.
this darkness ready. If anything enters the darkness, it is getting vibe checked.
Okay, perfect. Well, here's your first opportunity to vibe check a Demon Lord Queen.
Awesome.
Who comes down. And again, you can't see through this darkness, but if you could, you'd be staring directly into the eyes of a Demon Lord who can see through magical darkness. And you're going to get a couple of attacks on you.
All right.
No, she can see in magical darkness. She's not going for the owl.
That's fine. The owl's still in front.
Question. Since
Just like cowering every time a
she's
strike
entering my
comes.
space, does my attack go off first?
Do you see her entering your space?
I have blind sight up to 10 feet.
Oh, well then sure.
And is she holding a weapon?
She is the weapon. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So yes, if you consider cutting off one of her hands as holding a weapon.
Can I use the disarming attack and cut off
No.
one of her hands? Damn it. Then I will use a feint.
No, you got to get the right critical for that.
All right.
There is a vorpal critical in here. If you have slashing.
Can you imagine? You just fucking off high necromancer. Whoever this
This is the
high enchant or
in transmuter, I think. No, transmuter was.
I have it written down.
You have, yeah. I can't remember who. I've got it written down somewhere. I just don't have it pulled up right now.
Oh, and I used my bonus action to re-up my rage.
Sure.
illusionist.
Yes. Thank you.
Transmuter was Beelzebub.
Well, they kind of have different.
Yeah.
They play multiple characters in
It's a
this.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Fuck. All right.
All right. 2 swings as 2 shadow blade fingers
But
come
did
at
he
you.
have advantage? Because he has an ally within 5 feet.
No.
That would have been dope.
Scott's like, Caine, shut the fuck up.
No. In fact, disadvantage because of Caine.
That's fine.
No.
I'll bully him out in game 2. Bully him in game 2.
So does a 17 hit?
That hits.
Okay. One of the attacks missed though.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Come up. You take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
7 points of slashing damage and 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I need a
Reduced to
Constitution saving throw.
14 plus 4, 18.
Okay. Yep. You save against the poison condition. You. Even in the darkness, you can just see the little numbers coming down. You think you've got one more round before
Alright.
it gets here. You just gotta survive. I mean, as far as you can tell, the Driders cannot see in magical darkness. It's just Lolth who is able to pierce that. Elevator moving down. You can hear it getting closer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there any second. Kib, Strataru, Romy, you technically are out of initiative effectively, but if there's anything the 3 of you want to do while you're here at the front gates of, this building in Maladomini, this is the time to do it.
Charo will kind of look over and everyone and be like, we all okay? Relatively?
Yeah.
No, that was terrifying. That was awful. No one told me there was going to be spiders down there.
Do you need a hug? Romy, this is your friend. Hug your friend.
Okay. Give her a hug.
Huh?
I think you should give her a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
offered.
suggested it. Give her a hug.
Give her a hug.
Give her a hug. Give her a big old
Look
hug.
at her.
She's crying her eyes off.
Give her a hug.
She holds her arms out and starts just crying.
On that last leg, she'll walk. How tall is Willow?
Not, I would assume, I mean, how tall is Willow?
Willow's probably like maybe a little taller than average for a woman. Maybe like 5'8", 5'9" or something.
Okay.
Where you started.
You know, it's average.
Yeah. So
She was
like,
your height before you grew 8 inches or
So
whatever.
just give her like a she will let her hug.
Okay, great, yeah. As soon as the hand like touches the shoulder,
Yeah.
Willow comes in and gives you a big teary hug and just doesn't let go.
Pat, prestidigitation to clear up the tears. Like, yeah. I probably have a spell for I'll cast Hex. No kidding.
You need to learn how to deal with people without spells. Sometimes people just need a hug.
I cast Mage Hand to pet her head, so I don't have to.
Okay,
She's
great.
like has the arm around and like Mage Hand to just pet her head.
have-
She seems content with that arrangement.
God, somebody's got issues.
No fucking shit.
Have you met this party? Everyone in this party has
I
issues.
literally, my background says Heart of Darkness. I know.
Ooh, edgy,
Both
I
of
guess.
them are haunted ones.
we are in the trauma.
Right.
Anyway,
Trauma is us.
back to our regularly scheduled battle.
Yep. Back to the library where interesting things are happening and people aren't crying yet.
I don't know. That one Drider might be crying.
That one Drider might be crying. That one, my Drider might be crying, actually. Okay, so 2 more are gonna come in, and you're gonna feel some people taking some swings at you. Seren, well, hold on. Gonna even odds, see where they go after first. Seren for one of them, and the second one is also going after Seren.
Cool.
I was gonna say if they roll, because like an owl's AC is like 12, so if they miss Seren, they can still hit the owl.
Okay, the owl is acting as one mirror image for you, effectively. They would miss both of you with that disadvantaged attack. And the second one swings and misses you as well. You just feel these claws in this air coming through this darkness, just swinging wildly at where they think you might be in this sphere. It is your turn, Seren.
Okay.
You know Lolth is somewhere in your vicinity.
Are these guys holding weapons?
They also are clawed.
They're also claws?
Clawed
Okay.
guys.
The claw.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll fuck up one of them. One of the Driders.
Okay.
Do I have advantage on them since they can't see and I can?
Can you see in magical darkness?
I have blind
Oh,
sight.
you have your blind sight. So, sure. That makes sense to me.
All right, cool.
They don't know where you're coming from. They weren't able to hit
Attack.
you.
So I'm literally going to do...
There's too many. Over just making
My
noises. in the
facing
darkness.
attack is going to be me tapping one of them on the shoulder and then swinging at him with the sword from the other side.
Great. Cool.
You pull a Caine.
Yeah. Make your attack roll.
That is an 18.
That'll hit.
Which
I think this is the first time these riders have been hit. One of these riders has been hit this combat.
10, 14 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
You before you put the tap on the shoulder, you hear what, and then slice it, and then go my other side.
You've fallen for one of the classic
Oh no! They got me.
And I'm going to use that to... let me read this real quick. I got to make sure this...
Ew.
Is
Reading.
Loth within 5 feet of me?
Loath.
Sure.
Then I have advantage on my next attack against her.
Okay. Cool.
Yep,
that your turn?
that's it.
Okay. It is Lolth's turn. Mm-hmm. Now, Lolth sees the situation. Mm-hmm. 4 people that were here are not here anymore. At least one of them that she knew of that was here. 2 of them that she knew of that were here are not here anymore. And you're next to where she knows the elevator is. Mm-hmm. She's gonna go for a bite.
All right.
Ooh.
Bite. It's a 22 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Counterspell the bite.
I cast Fixed.
Okay. It could have been worse. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As you feel these sharp teeth. Again, it's all feeling it without necessarily a ton of pain. It's all that electric, but you feel like teeth that are like 6 inches long, like sink into your flesh. And that burning sensation from her claws starts to like flow from that spot. You take 8 points of piercing damage from the bite, and then 3 points of poison damage, and make another Constitution saving throw for me.
That was a journey. 17.
Okay. Yep. You are still saved against that poison condition, and as you're feeling this bite into you, and these, just skittering noises in the darkness around you that you can sense with your blind sight, you hear a ding, and a little bit of light behind you as the elevator doors open. But Driders are gonna get two more strikes. We gotta get through. Well, hold on. First one, you hear a as the owl gets murdered by. No! Owl poof. You can feel Strataru even up above the poof of that magic.
Everyone just sees Strataru just like throw her head up while like consoling Willow.
Yeah. Misses. This other attack on you misses.
Cool. Then there's 2 more Driders right before
You
I
are
can get in.
up. 2 more. Yep. 2 more Driders before you move in. They're both swinging at you. Tell me when to stop. 1. Natural 1.
Stop. Is this the same idiot who already rolled a natural?
Yeah. He is. That's why I rolled with. I rolled it with. Yeah. You just hear a guy who just wants to make up for past blunders. Way overswing. And just a sound of legs collapsing under him as he falls prone. I didn't think spiders could fall prone. They got 8 legs. How does that happen? But he's not a real Drider. So he falls prone on the ground. He's like, oh shit! Oh!
Is this the same guy that I hit too?
Yeah, this is sad. He's having a sad day.
He's losing his job.
And then 13 doesn't hit you.
No.
Yeah. So missed on both, and Seren, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to, right before I walk out, I'm going to swing at that guy on the ground as I back up into the elevator.
Okay, you have advantage on the attack.
Thank God I do. 18.
18 hits.
10 more damage to him.
Okay. Yeah, he's. You can't. Again, you can't see him. But you just hear. Oh, if you could see me right now, I'd be in really terrible condition.
I step back into the elevator.
Great, and you hit the one button. That's the up button.
Okay, I might fuck myself here, but do they not all get opportunity attacks as I back up into the elevator?
They can't see you. They don't know that that's necessarily what's happened, so they can swing at you again with disadvantage. And I'll do that. Lolth might get one actual attack on you, but the likelihood that any of these are going to hit you is not high. As I say that, and I roll a 16 and an 18. A 16 plus 4, 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be a hit by 1. The one that's prone on the ground isn't even going to try. Just crying.
I don't want to lose my job, man. I got kids to feed. Oh my boy.
Disadvantage attack rolls. What are you going to do? Make a... Tell him to stop.
Now.
Now he's doomed.
You feel a claw go towards you, hit the wall, the sound of nail hitting the wall, and then you just hear a little snap, 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 snap of my nails! As someone loses their ability to use that weapon for the next round. And Lolth is going to get one attack against you. Does not hit you. And you are in the elevator.
As I go to hit the button, I just go, nice try. Hit the button.
You just hear a hiss sound of anger and exasperation as the elevator doors close. And we move out of combat. The 3 of you, what are you doing? Romy, Strataru, Willow, and Kib.
I'm still consoling Willow.
Yeah, Willow has not stopped crying. I mean, it's only been 12 seconds or whatever, so Willow hasn't stopped crying.
But Strataru has a quizzical look on her face.
Kib was kind of just sitting there, just strumming along.
What's going on?
So, if you ever ask somebody if they're okay, that tends to make people cry sometimes, just for the sake of posterity. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Willow thought you were saying that at her.
I don't. Sorry, I lost connection with my familiar. So, one of 2 things is going to happen. Seren is going to come from the big doors, or he's going to come from these doors.
What's the owl's name? Is it Owly?
I haven't named them.
You should name it Owly.
I like that name. It's a cute name. No, I'm crying because it's a cute name, and I'm thinking about an owl named Owly.
Would you feel better if his name was Owly?
Probably. She looks up at you.
Yes, empathy is one of my main. Anyway.
So what Strataru is really good at.
They're there. I'll think of a name.
Romy pulls Willow away from Strataru and gives her a real hug.
full embrace.
That was a real hug.
Oh, please.
This feels like a real hug. So yeah, you guys wait outside the building for a minute or two. Seren, the elevator whirls up, comes to a stop. Ding! The doors open.
Yep.
And there's a hustle and bustle of a bunch of people in this building.
Do I see my
holding-
favorite person ever?
Make a perception check. People are holding stacks of paperwork. They've got those cards that you've got that are like miles long of like all the permits they've had to get in order to get here.
24.
24. You see him. He's there. He's at the front desk. They're saying, go up to go speak to Beelzebul.
That means he has tickets.
And he's holding up his card. His card that's like this big of permits he's had to get in the past 5 days of this festival in order to do this one activity that he's been doing since you guys got here the first day.
I would like to walk up behind him. I have my permit to attack people.
You sure do.
Stab him in the back.
Make an attack roll. With advantage.
It's a 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit this dude not wearing any armor. Okay. Yeah, you hit him. He falls to the ground as if you did more than half of his health. This guy just tried to enjoy this festival. He looks up and goes, "Not you! No!" And he's gonna make a run for this elevator that you just got out
He's
of.
running out of my
You
range.
get an attack of opportunity against him.
It's another 23.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay, I dealt the lowest damage I could put. I dealt 4 damage.
You poof him back, and you got nothing from it. You just attacked a guy. Again, cold blood and sent him back.
An alignment shift to evil.
Right. So
Just to this one fucking guy.
And the lady at the front desk, as he poofs out of existence, and you're looking at her, and she just goes, "Good on ya."
I really don't like that guy.
Apparently. Next.
I go walking out front. He doesn't full on smile, but there's definitely a slight grin.
And as we converge the front of the Parthenon of Meladomini, we'll take our first break. See you in a bit. Bye.
We're back.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, back.
Welcome. Thank you back. Oh. All the theater people that are listening will get that. All me. So, we're back. Woo! We're at the front doors to Beelzebul's lair. A dilapidated, rusted, glass-broken skyscraper that extends past the brown-yellow clouds that inhabit. Thank you. Words. This particular area of our 9 hells. What are we gonna do?
Question to the group. If we know the true mastermind behind all this, do we think this is real?
What do you mean?
Expand on your idea here.
If the actual Asmodeus exists, would this be the actual contract between?
Is there any way to know?
I cast Identify with my new abilities.
Your new abilities. I assume as a ritual. You've got the
Yeah.
10 minutes to take if you
Yeah.
wanna take it.
We'll go find a quiet alleyway corner.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you do that.
If anybody looks like they're thinking about following us, I will try to intimidate the fuck out of them.
Okay. Just give me a general intimidation check that we'll just use in case
I'll
anyone
use my
anyone does
commanding
that.
presence as
Okay.
well. Thankfully. No, it didn't help. I did not do well.
That's okay. Okay. Seren stands there silently, just like at the ready, but it doesn't look menacing to everyone else.
Well, if anyone just even looks in the direction as soon as I start to like cast it, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them. Like, if they just look at us, I'm just no.
Okay, great.
Because I want to be as far off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Inside of a building.
And you guys get out of, if you're taking the time to do it, you've got time to find a corner where you're alone.
Sounds good.
So you cast Identify on this book. Get back a semblance of illusion magic, some light enchantment, a little bit of conjuration. It's got a few different things on this book. What you don't get back is this is a contract between Asmodeus and Tiamat. Whatever this is has had magical enchantments placed upon it to look like this contract, but it does not appear to be the contract or anything that would say like, this is an infernal contract between,
Got it.
you know.
Yeah.
It's mostly a magical book that's been enchanted and conjured and
Cool.
illusoried to be able to have all properties that it has.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be the real thing. While I was casting Identify, was I reading some of it?
Yeah. I mean, it talks about Asmodeus and Tiamat's. It starts with Asmodeus and Tiamat's place in the Nine Hells. Asmodeus is ruler, Lord of the Nine. Tiamat, the tyrant, queen, the scaled tyrant, queen of dragons. But it doesn't really offer you anything in terms of like an agreement between them that you can pick up on or read as you're casting the spell.
Sounds good. Well, it doesn't seem to be real. And it doesn't seem to have any additional knowledge that I think could be useful. Does it say anything about the relationship between them?
Only that it's complex, complicated, and no one, it goes, I understand this is supposed to be the contract between Asmodeus, Lord of the Nine, and the Scaled Tyrant. However, the true nature of that contract is unknown to all mortal beings, and therefore, we could make shit up, but we're not going to.
Got it.
You're not going to read this, so it doesn't matter. Basically, it's just like a bunch of like, someone was just like, no one's ever going to read this, so I'm just going to type whatever words I want to put in this book.
Got it. It doesn't seem to have very much, but we completed it, so.
Willow speaks up and goes, what? Why did we need it?
To get gold coins for our allies.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Anyone that has a red band that we know of, I would rather
Cool. Yeah.
them be more armed.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
At least that was my motivation.
So what
for
do we
doing this.
what do we do with it?
We have to go bring it to Beelzebub to complete the contract.
See a spider?
Slug?
I can live with that.
Like,
Yes, Beelzebub is a slug.
Would you like to reach out to your friend Eleanor?
I was going to, yeah. If you guys want to go take that up, I'll go find her and I'll meet back up with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. So, Seren, you're traversing to go find Eleanor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm looking for that fucking idiot king.
Okay. We'll come back to that. The three of you, Strataru, Romy, Kib, Willow, four of you, walk into the building. Hustle and bustle of people trying to get up to the front desk, as there was the last time you were here. But you have your permits. And you walk
straight onto
the elevator. Swipe your card and the elevator dings, and you can, doors open. You walk inside. Romy, I need a dexterity check from you.
Is it a saving throw or just a...
Saving throw.
Okay.
Willow as well.
Yeah, Willow as well. Yes.
18.
18. Willow got a 19 on the die. As the elevator lifts into the air, you do not slam to the ground. As it quickly moves up, you see Kib and Strataru brace themselves as they hop into this elevator that they've been in once before and had to deal with the effects of that. And you get the idea to brace both you and Willow brace yourself so you do not like it shoots up, so you don't like poof into the ground as it shoots up. Likewise, you don't poof into the ceiling as it comes to a stop at the top of this tower, and the doors open, and you walk into this opulent room, gold columns, a trail of some slimy substance on the ground that you can't identify. What were you gonna ask?
Does it not have a room before it, or does it go straight?
It goes straight into the
Okay, because I was gonna say we need to wait if we're gonna get Alienor gold coin. That's unfortunate. You see, as soon as like we walk into the room, do you want to finish your description?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah. So as soon as we walk into the room, I immediately kind of like take a step back in the elevator. Go. Should we do this without Seren and Alienor? I forgot. I thought there was a room.
It's a good question. We're already here.
Okay. Does anyone want to helm this? Hands the book over to one of you. Or to Willow.
To Willow.
Okay.
You like books, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's your new friend.
Okay.
I can just see her head.
Mira.
Yes.
Mira, come here. Come here.
Yeah.
I hand the book. I hand the book off to one of them, and I go very silent.
Oh no, they can't see me. They can't see me. Oh, phew, now they can see me. Willow is handed the book by
Yeah.
Strataru. She walks into the room. The three of you hear. As this slimy, sluggy creature slimes its way across the floor, this 15-foot long, slug-looking, with like the face of a person. It's very gross. It's very Jabba the Hutt, but like a human head on it, and it's very disturbing.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. Goes and goes. So you have returned to me.
Yeah.
Do you have what I requested? Willow is like shaking.
Romy takes the book from her and pats her on the back.
She just backs up.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the book.
Romy hands it to him, but she's kind of like,
Takes the book from you, looks at it, looks up at you and goes,
There were 6 of us, by the way. 2 of us are just aren't here. They had medical reasons.
okay.
Points, please.
And
I just want to get out of here.
he looks at you. Make a perception check. He looks at you. And he pulls out a gold coin, puts it in your hand.
No, no, not mine. Give it to Willow.
Willow looks up at the slug creature and is like, okay, yeah, I guess. She holds out her hand, goes and puts the coin in her hand. Having looked over the three of you, give me an insight check. Anyone who wants to.
15.
15.
19.
15.
The two of you,
21, sorry.
Yeah, but especially Strataru, because you've interacted with this person maybe a little bit more than other people have.
Yeah, it's my bitch.
There is a look of a little bit of like confusion or concern on their face. Very slight. You just pick it up a little bit as she took the book. They took the book and looked you over, handed the gold coin to Willow. It's giving you a kind of a puzzled look as he does that, as they do that.
I know I'm an insect, but do I really look that kind of funny? Do I look funny to you guys?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then.
You see
No, that was a joke.
Oh,
Beelzebul
confused.
waves a like tendrily hand, and you can see behind you something welds the elevator door shut behind you. The guise is dropped. The Beelzebul guise is dropped. And you see instead, pulling up everything. This is the transmuter. A blue-skinned, kind of wet-looking waterfall for hair woman, water genasi woman, just kind of like a water elemental human kind of person, who stands in front of you, maybe about 5'6", 5'7". She looks at you and goes, Where did you get those markings?
What markings?
Well, Strataru's is on her face.
Yeah, Strataru's is on her
and
face.
Kib's got, yours is pretty prominently displayed, right? Mm-hmm. So she doesn't look at you maybe when she says that, but looks at you and goes, Where did you get those markings?
Well, we were the first ones to Nessus.
No, can I examine?
She just turns her head solemnly.
You see like a blue wash over her eyes as she's examining this marking. She comes over to you. Can I examine? She looks at them and
Raises
goes,
his arm.
Yeah.
There are
Both
people
arms.
who
Both
can't
arms,
see.
yeah. Spends a few minutes examining each of you. Goes, these aren't our markings.
Strataru holds the vial of the river Styx.
That makes sense. You got that from Mephistopheles, correct? Mm-hmm. And that's correct, but this...
We were given that. Mephistopheles told us to think of Avernus and go there. I thought Nessus so we could win.
Clever.
And we all thought this was part of the ruse of the game and agreed to a deal.
That is the script. The standard script is that you go to Nessus, whoever can make it there, and make a deal for championship of the Nine Hells. But we're not going to permanently ink you for a festival.
She just like stares at her, just her eyes like start to well up a little bit, and she goes, I think we ended up making an actual deal. I think the Avernus seems to be falling and deteriorating as we get closer to the Blood War, and I think there are bigger things at work here.
She takes a moment. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Which just works perfectly for, yeah. She looks at you for a moment. As, you can tell she is taking this seriously, what you're saying. She goes, I've noticed that the people participating in the festival have certainly gotten more violent, but I assumed it was just part of the fun of not being able to hurt anyone, when you get freedom to do something that's not harmful to other people. Of course, you want to take as much of that as you can. But this is not what I agreed to. So, okay, go over everything for me one more time. You received hand me the vial.
Hands vial.
She, again, casts some magic on it to examine it and goes, and this is correct. This is and again, she's like trying to be like exasperated. This is the river Styx that lets you travel between our hells. Yes. You're saying that you thought Nessus and you believe that you were transported to actual Nessus, the ninth layer of hell, the Lord of the Nine, and he is the one who granted these marks.
Well, I was thinking of this version of Nessus, but not knowing what it was, so
What did it look like?
she'll regurgitate what it looked like, what it felt like. Like
I just want to point out that we had different rooms.
we were not there together. I was in a throne room.
What did you see?
As Crowe, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
I think it was just like a hearth and a
Yeah.
nice living room.
it was
with
very
like
much-
a- you got like a real,
It was a fireside
cozy.
chat for
Yeah.
everyone except
Yeah.
for me.
yeah,
It was very cozy.
No, I was in an armory.
yeah. He got
Yeah.
an armory, like a forge kind of place.
It was cozy for me.
And I assume you participated in this as well. I'm not seeing anything that would mark you, but you're with them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry we didn't come to this to you sooner.
How would you know? I assume the first thing you thought is we're in on it, which it's Mira.
Willow, stop digging at the.
I just want to get out of here. I just want to leave. I need to look into this, but discretion is key. This is not, to my understanding, what should have happened. It should have just been something like this. And she like reaches into a portal and pulls a guy out who has like the same marking you do, but just like on a ring. It's like an emblem on a ring.
Nice.
That he's wearing and goes, yeah, this is the champion of Caine. And the guy's just like, I was doing a thing, right? And right? It was can't. And she just like shoves him through the portal again. Just goes, so okay. We don't have a lot of time. What took you? When did this happen? When did you get these marks?
We lost 3 days. This is day 2 for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You have 2 days to prepare for actual war.
1.
Sorry.
And we are contracted to help Hell win.
Okay. Sorry, I understand
you're
that it's
fine.
a lot.
I'm
There's
just letting you know.
a lot of gears turning right now. There's a lot that I think needs to be done because I've got to confirm a lot of information. And I got to search, got to do some talking of my own. I can't imagine any of the hierarchists being involved, but there's also no way that
Someone
this
has
could go unnoticed. Let me do that. Give me a second. This is going to be really gross. And she turns away for a moment and like starts retching and like throws like a version of herself onto the floor and just goes, "You're going to be Beelzebul while I do this search." It's a really gross version of clone.
Clone? Okay.
Where it just like is out. And she looks at you and goes, I mean, there is nothing I can do to take the marks.
Who is the hierarchist of Nessus?
Well, I'm going to pull him up. Was our high diviner, overseeing the festival, watching over everything that's happening. I would be a good person to start with, but he shares what he sees with us at our request. It would be hard to hide that with the but maybe he's seen something that we haven't seen, or maybe he knows, but I cannot know without speaking to him.
Well, my curiosity is, that means there's either something on the abyssal side. I believe that there has to be a conflict between two.
I didn't even.
Because that would mean that there is someone wants this battle to happen and they want their side to win for whatever reason.
It works. I mean, as different as the two sections of the city are, they work mechanically quite the same. You go and you do an event, you spend your tickets, and you get your ring if you prove yourself worthy or of particular value to one of the demon lords of that area.
Do you have a list of the champions as well?
We don't have them all yet, but I will work on getting you a list of who we currently have on both sides. And there's champions for the champions for the demon lords and champions for the archdevils. And that was the plan. That was the idea of the festival. Is it was supposed to be all.
What day did the first champions occur?
No, it took them till at least the third day in before we started seeing anyone earn their. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be somewhat difficult. We have millions here. We have millions here.
People might have already been there in the same way we were.
Maybe.
The
champions I know of are the ones wearing the rings. If there are other people marked like you are, then that information hasn't been made aware to us.
Okay.
Or at least the significance of what that means hasn't been made aware to us, or to me, at the very least.
There was a book for each lair.
Mm-hmm.
And the only ones we're missing were the ones they took, right?
Yeah, you guys took, I think, one for each of you.
Yeah, but I was the last one to look at them, so I saw that there were 3 gone.
Oh, yeah, you saw there were 3, but there were still all the other ones were left on your side. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, you as far as that with that information were the first to get marked in this way. Mm-hmm. Your group was so.
Well, I guess be on the lookout for anyone who has visible markings.
I will do that. But we don't have a lot of time, and I have a lot to do now.
What can we do?
Doesn't sound like a lot. If you've already lost 3 days, unbeknownst to you, then I think what you can do is prepare, and I will gather the information I can on my side about what is happening, but this wasn't what I wanted, and if I have the ability to make it right for you, I will. At the very least, you all look full up on your items. Your friends. Do you have who is here? Do you have? Is there anyone else in your group working with this young woman who's just been like quiet and
I
in
don't
the
know
background?
who this is. I never met her before.
Willow just looks at you.
Oh,
and goes,
no, I thought
what?
you were talking. No, I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
That was me talking out of character. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know who this water
Yeah,
genasi is.
yes, the water genasi. And give me a Arcana check, or you can do Arcana, History, probably those two, Arcana or History, depending on what you want to do.
Cool. I'll do Arcana. 19.
19. So this city of Apexia that you're in, that's where this festival is happening.
Olivia.
What?
Get
out of here.
Leave!
You need to
is
leave.
run by not like a council or a government. It's run by 8 archmages that each specialize in one of the schools of magic.
Okay.
So this is the High Transmuter. They don't have names. They're just the High Enchanter, High Diviner, High Transmuter. So she's one of the High Arcanists that run this city.
So have the rest of the party met her already?
These 3 have.
Okay.
You specifically were like, you're the High Transmuter, and you figured it all out. Our first meeting. But But yes, the rest of the party is met by Elzebul. Strataru has met the High Transmuter in her form.
So this must have happened before. Yeah, I didn't realize the whole like High Arcanists like pretending to be.
Yeah, Mephistopheles was one of the High Arcanists. All the archdevils and demon lords are High Arcanists.
Okay.
And Strataru found out earlier there are these people in like black robes that kind of been working around the festival in different ways. One of them came to get Strataru and found out that it is like a clone. It's like a High Arcanist clone. It's all just like them keeping an eye on things moving throughout the city, keeping things running.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay. She goes, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, yes? The least I can do, and she just reaches into a little extra dimensional thing, pulls out 5 coins, hands them to you and says, give them to who you need.
Okay.
Any benefit, anything that you can do to help, but I cannot enact certain procedures without approval from other members of the council, so this is what I can do right now, immediately.
Well, thank you.
This is serious news. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, and if I have anything to do with it, I will prevent whatever is happening from happening if I can. But I need to go. Because I only have a day to figure this out.
Well, good luck.
Same to you. Hopefully the next time we run into each other, it will be under better circumstances.
Yeah.
And she pulls into a pool of that River Styx water, which falls into the floor and then falls like into the floor and disappears. And you all are left alone, and the elevator door reopens itself. But you are left alone with this kind of like clone simulacrum that's like picking itself off the floor and is like, all right. And flows out into this big slug creature.
No. Disgusting.
Well, now she saw it.
Hey. And takes her place on her little slug throne in this room and goes, you may leave.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ding! Open the elevator door.
Seren's right there with that.
Seren,
Yeah.
you're out and about. Mm-hmm. This conversation didn't take that long, so you're still looking for your friend Alienor. Give me a perception check as you're walking around the area.
That one was probably on the keyboard.
Where are you going to look for her, by the way?
I'm just gonna. I'll start off in the main battlefield, and then I'll start making my way through the levels if I don't see her there. It's a 25.
25. So you don't find her in the midst of this huge battlefield in Avernus, but what you do see is a huge battalion of soldiers clad in the king and the king that she was working for, in a battle formation, pretty actively fighting off the normal people who were fighting in the city. But you get this battalion of people with a commander, a tall man, short, sandy blonde hair, shouting out commands to the army about, you gotta flank them from the left and move around this way and push forward.
First of all, is he even good at this, or is he just terrible?
Let's find out together, shall we? He is middling at this. He is fine. The tactics that he's choosing are fine. There's nothing extraordinary about what's happening, but it's not like he's like leading his army into total chaos and destruction.
Yeah,
everyone's staying together, basically.
Seren is definitely like mentioning the prism in his head. He shouldn't have done that. He should have done that, and this, and all the while he's also waiting for a little weak spot to open in the formation. He should have walked right in.
Yeah, with a 25 perception check, you're able to find those openings when they happen, and insert yourself into the combat fray a little bit.
I'm just gonna try and slink right through the soldiers and walk up to the guy shouting orders.
Okay, give me a dexterity check as we move through.
And I'm not presenting myself as a threat.
Sure.
I'm not drawing a weapon or anything.
Yeah.
Dexterity check. Fuck me. That's a 7.
7. Yeah, so you can't quite make it through these soldiers that are battalion, you know, pushing through, and they've got their shields out, and they're kind of shoving you out of the way, and they're kind of yelling at you too, and they're like, "Get out! Like, we're training for the fight. The fuck are you?" Stab.
As he's like looking at Magic, where's Eleanor?
She left. She had some important business that she felt like she had to take care of. Maybe back in she said she was going to Stygia. She said she was going to be moving to Phlegethos. She had a couple areas she wanted to check for something. She wouldn't give us any information about it.
She's not slow, so I'll go to Phlegethos.
All right, good luck. Get the fuck out of our battle formation we've trained in. You step out of this.
Does he try and hit me?
No, they're just not making
Okay.
space for you. And so you get shoved out of this formation.
I do get shoved though.
I mean, you know, you're getting pushed out of this formation. What would you like to do, Sarah?
If I get shoved, I'm
You
gonna chuck a
angry
javelin
man.
at his face.
Well, you can do that. You can make an attack roll and chuck a javelin at his face.
Fucking dick.
What a jerk.
It's a 15.
15. 15 does not hit.
Fuck.
Yeah. But he clocks that. He goes, I see that. But it does not come because he's in a
Yeah.
has a commanding officer there currently. You head out of that hodgepodge.
As I'm going towards Phlegethos, I will like take a little stop by the shop that I left my brass knuckles at, see if they're done.
Yeah, well, it's been a few days. Right? Or did you do that earlier? Is that today?
That was
we
today.
did that? Okay.
So I'm checking in. It doesn't. I
Yeah.
don't necessarily know that they'll be done. But
Sure.
I just want to see.
So yeah, you walk up and she goes,
Panicked for a second. It's been a couple days. I was like, fuck.
well, I know. Well, I was like, did he do that before the time skip or after the time skip? You go up and she's hammering away at some look like really nice, kind of like cornered, edged, you know, brass knuckles that are gonna be real nice when they're done, but they're not quite done yet.
I don't even say anything. If I see her working on them, I just walk by.
She just like gives you like a nod, like a
Yeah.
getting there nod, and you move out of that shop, out of your fight, out of your
Yeah.
top.
I move towards Phlegethos.
And move towards Phlegethos. The three of you have been released from your bonds of being trapped in this top floor while conversations are had. What do the three of you do as Seren makes his way towards Phlegethos?
Sorry, just like looks at both of you and goes, do you all should we get rations together and any sort of weaponry that we may need? I assume we can use these gold coins as a very large bargaining chip. I want to go take a look at maybe one of the mini stores.
Yeah. Sounds like a great idea.
I don't know. It's up to you. What would you like to do with your last day?
Sleep. Well,
Yeah, y'all are
I can't
tired.
sleep.
It's been effectively a midnight through the next day, but the midnight skipped the 3 days worth of time. But
I'm always tired.
that's my secret.
Maybe just keep a lookout for anyone you might know. That's about it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Let's go get Willow's some magical items, I guess.
Oh,
I mean, we got to keep you alive.
Yeah.
oh, thanks. I guess.
Yeah.
Give her 2. She already has 1. We're gonna go get you 3 magical items.
Oh my gosh, you guys, so nice.
Wait, we can still use the coins though.
You can still use the coins.
And plus, you already.
You're not supposed to have gotten them. But you can use them if you get them.
True.
Yeah.
Be selfish for once.
Thought we were fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
You already have a fourth
Yeah.
item, sir.
You're in hell.
Fuck you.
Be selfish. Be selfish in hell.
What am I not?
Wait, how many magic items does everyone have?
I
I have 3.
Well,
You
I have had 3 pulls. I have technically 6.
Also, yeah, I have 3 items.
I have 2 items. So
So take that, everybody else.
yeah, guys.
Okay, so I'll give
Willow
I'll
here.
give Willow 1.
Okay, so she'll have 2 coins.
So 2 coins.
So you guys have 4 left from the what you were given. Yeah, 1 for each of the group.
Should I think? I only have 2 magical items.
You should have because you got 3 potions
got-
of healing as one of your pulls.
Yeah.
You had 4 pulls.
I don't think I did, Crow.
No, only 3. Potions of healing was the very first pull you ever got.
And then you got the
just-
armor.
And you got the armor, and then you got the eyes of the eagle.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering.
Then you stole someone's coin.
That was for the eyes of the eagle.
Yeah, he stole a
The guy who I've been bullying's
yeah.
coin.
That guy has had a really rough festival because of Seren Darkmore.
I feel like there was something else.
I'm looking through the list, and I don't see anything that makes sense for what he's rolled.
I'll give you my coin. My additional, so you'll have. So you can have 2 of mine. I'll hold 1 for Seren, and then I'll give you 1.
Thank you.
So the 3 of you, I guess, are making your way back to Mount Celestia?
Yeah. I'm gonna I'd like to chill around on the way, going to somewhere to shop, and then also stay somewhat near the gates in case I can see. I'm on the lookout for anyone that's. I know now that I know that Pelagos and Chris and they're all here, so I'm just like, okay, I'm on the lookout for anyone I know.
Yeah. Pelagos, Chris, Manuela.
That's one.
Manuela, yes. Make a perception check as we're walking and talking.
Okay.
Kib, as far as you know, your friends are on the abyss side. Because that's where they were heading.
19 plus 1, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Well, you
Guidance.
see, guidance. We've learned from.
Up to, it's just 21.
Okay, cool. You continue to see because you've kind of seen them before, and you know where to look as you guys get closer to Avernus. You see Chris's battalion.
Yep.
Still in the middle of the fight.
Are they taking on the King's Battalion?
They are, yes. They're in the middle of a fight. Let's see. I'm going to do King's Battalion, Chris's Battalion. Chris's Battalion is wailing on those all the King's horses and all the King's men. Yeah, they got into this fight, and they are barreling through this formation of this guy who could have had a better formation against this particular attack, but just didn't see it happening when it happened. On that 21, you also spot Seren Darkmore leaving the plane, kind of standing by. You were looking for shops and stuff.
Yeah.
So you see him standing by the shop that you guys were at earlier, where his brass knuckles were ordered, and that is who you see. Well, hold on. Yes, that is who you see.
No, I see them. I see them.
You see me
Nah,
rolling some
I have
dice,
no clue.
but you don't see nothing else. I know. Kib, Romy, as you guys make your way back to the central area of the fighting pits of Avernus, what are you doing? What are you thinking about? Where's Romy's head at in this moment?
I don't really know. I honestly, out of character, me is confused. So
What are you confused about?
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kib?
Kib is going to initially look around to see if he can even spot his family and see if they're around, and I don't think I'll be able to spot them. That's a 13.
13. Yeah, you can't make heads or tails of anyone you know specifically in
Right.
this crowd.
Give him
Romy, give me a perception check as well.
Someone's going Mad Max.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't, I mean, it's just a group of a bunch of people fighting. That is until an arrow flies by your face,
Oh.
coming out of the crowd. And 2 boys walk up to you. And you recognize these boys. Silas, and I cannot remember the name of the other one right now.
I have it in my notes.
Got it pulled up somewhere.
I think the other one was actually a girl.
Was it a girl?
Yeah, it's
Silas.
Silas and Sable.
Sable. Okay, great. But yeah, you see, are they twins? Or are they just friends?
They're just friends.
Okay, but you see them walking up to you. One had just fired like a crossbow bolt at you and just goes, Romy! Hey! Wow, surprised to see you here in Willow. And Willow just is like, these guys.
Romy looks like visibly upset.
Okay.
I'll just blast.
I hear somebody yelling out Romy.
just
Make a perception check, because you're a little bit distanced.
a quick string and then a maniacal laughter coming out of the skull as he's casting Crown of Madness on one of them.
Read me that spell. What does it do?
That's 25, by the way.
Okay, yes, you can catch that.
Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay.
And then
Is this on Silas or Sable?
Silas, because he's the one that shot.
Okay. He is mad. He's a mad man wearing a crown of madness.
So he's charmed by me for the duration,
Great.
and the target, while the
Romy,
target is charmed
and your
in this
hot
way,
friend.
a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes.
Okay.
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself. I'm choosing
Sable.
Sable.
Okay. Great.
To make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turns if you choose no creature if none are within
Okay.
its reach.
Cool.
And then I have to use my action to keep concentration.
Do they get a save on that every turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, he's been sufficiently on a nat 1 on that check. Yes. Okay.
I wasn't joking.
I know you weren't joking.
Okay, I thought you like.
It's a double thing happening right now.
No,
As
you're
both of
good.
you go protect my friend.
I do have a question after that.
Okay. Yeah. Make your attack. Is it 2 blasts or is it 1 blast?
It's 2 blast bonus action hex on Sable,
Okay.
and because of that, Tides of Chaos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hey, nobody fucks with Romy but me.
Isn't it great to have friends?
Sure.
Dude, I like how he was just like, you said something, like, could have been, they could be a friendly, like, rivalry.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Romy didn't even say anything to them, and they were like,
84.
You said you looked upset.
That's all we need
that's
to do.
it.
Right.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. Sorry, guys.
Cool. Everyone.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And I get that much health back. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Great. I'm sure you need it.
yeah. This is the d10 necrotic. 7.
7. So 7 damage. 7 damage.
Ouch.
Willow poofs. Willow poofs out.
She just left.
Oh no!
And she, 30 seconds later is running back from the gate of Avernus as the damage poofed her back to the front gate.
So funny. Okay. The first one's 16 plus 4.
Okay.
No, 16 plus 7. Sorry.
Okay, well, that'll hit.
And the other one's a natural 20.
Well,
First one, 9. Second one, 10.
Okay.
So 20. So.
The deck. He's about to.
Oh, sorry.
someone to stop.
Stop.
Magique. Interesting. You effectively, without the the infectious part effectively gave Sable COVID. She can't smell or as you hit her with this Eldritch Blast. Did you hit her with both of them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's 19 points of damage.
No.
29 because of the crit.
No, 39.
30.
Or no, sorry, 29. Yeah.
29. Okay.
Sorry. No.
29.
No.
29 and then whatever your bonus is if you have
So
agonizing.
the first one that hit was not a crit.
It was for 9?
9 plus 4.
13.
So 13.
Okay.
The other one was a 10, so it's just 20, so 24.
Plus 30, so 37. Plus your 7 points of necrotic that goes to everyone
Yes.
around you.
Plus. That's the same die. I'll use that. That's the lower one anyway. So 6 from the first hex, and then 10 for the second.
Yeah, she poofs out of existence. What do you want? She doesn't have all those hit points.
I don't know. She could be a badass, and I just made a mistake.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
You didn't. So Sable poofs out of existence. Silas takes that 7 points of necrotic damage, and just like holds his head for a second and just goes, "Wow, okay, rude."
Go attack someone else.
Can I see?
Okay.
Can I see that? Everything? Can I see? The look
Yeah,
on
you
Roman's
saw all
face?
of that. You saw everything happen on that
This
25.
motherfucker's dying.
Well, who am I attacking? Just someone else?
Just pointing in a direction. It's like that person.
Wait, how
Cool.
close are we to the Kuatoa? 1 second. Whoa.
Whoa.
Where are we at?
Choose a Kuatoa.
Yeah, he takes his crossbow, shoots some random dude through the head, and he poofs.
Nice.
Poofs away. I guess it's technically a melee attack, isn't it? It's not supposed to be. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go with that because that's what I said.
Yeah.
So, because we're not in real combat, so the rules don't matter.
Yeah. Fuck the rules.
So yeah, you see him shoot a crossbow bolt just through some random passerbys.
I'm gonna sprint up and just try and run him through with my fucking
Great,
sword.
make an attack.
Do I have advantage because he's not looking at me?
Sure, he doesn't know that you're there.
Oh,
He's crowned of
attack him.
madnesses.
You're
Okay.
just literally just like
24.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
And if he did, tell him to. Did you do it?
I said attack him.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so-
hold on. We need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What's the save?
14.
Does not make it.
But
got a
I'm gonna
13.
make a fainting attack as I'm running at him. So 7, 11, 15 damage.
Okay. 15 damage, 22 damage total. Still up.
I'm just staring at that. That's what I got.
Did you make your attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
24.
Yes. Yep. Great. You look confused.
Oh, you have a rapier. That's right. For some reason, I thought he had a long sword. I was like, "Are you versatile?" I'm just trying to. You're good. Never mind.
Romy, what are you doing as all this chaos surrounds you?
Romy looks like increasingly more irritated,
Okay.
but she doesn't jump in.
Okay. All right. Silas takes a step. Well, no, he didn't make a save. He's gonna swing at you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think I should leave now, but I'm gonna keep attacking this guy. 18 on the die.
Yep.
Plus even 2 or whatever. For 7 points of damage. So he takes out a short sword, swings at you. And I was gonna make his.
Thought we were fucking cool, but I guess not.
Hey, you don't know.
He is.
You don't know.
Yeah, he's still crowned. Well, he knows if there's a big floaty crown of thorns on this guy's head.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't know shit about magic.
Right. Yeah. But there's a big floaty crown of thorns on this guy's head.
Well, he's also fucking laughing over there.
Being like, go kill that guy. Yeah. So anyway, he failed his wisdom saving throw again. So the 4 of you have an action effectively.
Release concentration on it.
Okay. He looks at you, with madness in his eyes. And the concentration gets dropped, and he just goes, whoa. Okay, Romy, your friends. Calm them down.
I would have liked to have spoken to you. I appreciate the valor, everyone, but the meddling is unnecessary.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Romy's always had a way with people. So, it makes sense, I guess, that you're here. But you know what? I won't bother you.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and go. It's
well.
been so great. I'll see you around.
Wonderful, yeah.
And you notice that he's wearing a purple bracer. he and Salus and Cybele were both wearing purple bracers. So we'll catch you at the end of this festival.
I'm
How
sure
about
you
that?
will.
Okay. Nice meeting all of you.
Maybe don't start a conversation with a crossbow bolt, and then we won't react this way.
No, that was totally appropriate for Silas, by the way. That was Silas. I wasn't going to start a conversation with a crossbow bolt.
Are we talking to Silas?
No, Silas has poofed away and hasn't made it back yet.
Sable that got fucking destroyed.
Silas is I thought Sable was the one.
I shot the other one.
Yeah, which is Silas.
Or actually, I would have shot the one who shot the crossbow bolt.
I'm not sure you know which one specific. They both have crossbows.
Whatever makes this conversation easier.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But
so I shot the guy with the
yeah, Silas. And then goes, got it. Understood. Violent friends. Cool. And just turns around and gives a little like, he's got an air of superiority about him. Obviously, I don't know, it doesn't faze any of you, but.
No, I mean.
And you've dealt with that for a long time, Romy. Ira, I know. They're jerks. I get it. Now you're trying to defend your friend as well. And so the four of you are back in your little group with Willow. A split second later, a little shadow man walks up to your group, to Seren specifically, and holds out a letter, like an envelope.
I take it.
Take it. You're just checking it? Are you opening it up?
Fucking open it.
Open up and read it.
Away from him if he starts to open a random letter. Here.
Sure. Yeah. You open it up, and you unfold it, look it up, and it goes, Seren, I'm sorry, A.
I start panicking, looking around.
You don't see anyone, and that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh no!
We'll see you all next time to find out what happens to Alienor and the rest of our group in the next session of DQC.
That's bad.
Bye!
If I can find them out.